Hey guys, welcome to my first tutorial on this channel. This video is actually kind of just like to help my friend out who's having some trouble getting this torrent installed and everything. So I'm going to run you through what you need to do to get a torrent installed and a cracked game to run, which I don't condone doing this. It's just for education purposes. So with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so the first things you're going to need a BitTorrent client. I prefer uTorrent. If you've got Windows, you go to this site and download it now. I'll put all these links in the description, so don't be trying to pause the video and write them down or anything. Second thing you're going to need is Daemon Tools. Daemon Tools Lite. What this does is it tricks your PC into thinking that it has a disk in its hard drive, in its CD-ROM drive. But basically how it does that is it mounts an ISO image to your hard drive. So just do a quick Google search for Daemon Tools Lite download, and the one with CNET download, that one should do just fine. Now the third thing you need is your torrent. My friend needed help installing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Some good memories with that game. So I found this torrent for him. This is the second one with all the expansions, and it's cracked. So what you want to do is come down to this magnet link and click get this torrent. Now I've already pre-downloaded it for this video, so I'm not going to be doing that. And you just open up to wherever it saved your torrent to. Mine is here. Yours will probably be in your downloads folder. And you double click on this. And there's a README file here, so it's always good to read the README files because usually they have instructions. And this just says to install Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 first, then you gotta copy and paste the crack into the program files folder, and then install the expansions. So let's do that. Okay, as you can see here, if you've installed Daemon Tools Lite like you were supposed to, the Daemon Tools Lite icon shows up here on this ISO file. So what you're going to do is double click this, and it says mounting image. This is what I talked about earlier. Now that it's mounted, it'll run it just like a CD, like if you put a CD in your CD-ROM drive. See how it pops up? So you want to go ahead and click run auto run. And here's this. So you go ahead and click on the install button, give it administrative permission, and it's going to install now. You go ahead and agree to the agreement. Agree again. I would go for typical if you're not very experienced in choosing what you want it to do. Go ahead and click next, and it's going to go ahead and install. Okay, now that that's done, you're going to see it pops up and it says your version of DirectX is up to date. Well, that's just for me. If yours isn't, most likely it'll prompt you to go ahead and install the most current DirectX. On here you don't want to register for this, so click cancel and never register. This is entirely up to you if you want to create a shortcut or not. I do not want to. And go ahead and click finish. And there you go, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is installed, but you can't play it yet. You see this folder that says crack? We need to go into this. There's another README, but I know what it says to do. So what you're going to do is right click on this RCT2 file right here and click copy. And the next thing you want to do is go to your start menu, go to computer, go to your C drive. Depending on the machine you have, whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit, you might have to go into different program files. My machine is 64-bit, so I need to go into my 32-bit program files. Alright, now we're going to look for Infogrames Interactive, which is right here. Go into this, go into the Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And you see there's another file right here called RCT2, which is an executable file. What we want to do is replace this. So we're going to right click, hit paste, and go ahead and click on copy and replace. And go ahead and continue. And what this does is it's putting the cracked executable in over the one that comes on the disk. This is what allows you to play the game without buying it. And that's it, guys. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is installed on the system. I'm not going to launch it. but it works. I've done this before. I did the video, and you would go back and you would do the same things for these expansions, except you shouldn't have to copy another crack in. You should just be able to double click on this and it will mount the image, and you run the install and it'll install the expansion for you. So that's just about it, guys. If you got any questions or having any problems, leave me a comment below, and I'll put my email in the description so you can send me any of your questions if you need me to do a tutorial video on a problem that you're having. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Later.